What's up, the squad? Back with another video. I see that title's going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button if you please. Y'all see it in the title. Definitely stay tuned for more videos dropping tonight. I definitely apologize. Had a busy day with a lot. New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani responds to Secretary Noam. Within obviously the situation, what happened in Minnesota. And really just ICE agents in general. ICE agents in general. Me personally, y'all know how I feel about it. Most of y'all, and if you don't, I'm sure somebody will tell you. But in this case, I truly feel like it was just one of those things that it's just understanding. It's definitely understanding. But check it out right here. What Zohran Mamdani said.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem was there in your city defending this ICE agent from Minneapolis in this shooting. She said that he, quote, followed his training. Is that what you saw in those videos?
If that is following his training, then I think there are larger questions about the training that's being provided to ICE agents. I think we can all see that video and come to our own conclusions that ICE agent murdered a woman in Minneapolis. And it is a glimpse into what has been a year full of cruelty. And I think what many New Yorkers woke up with feeling today was a heightened sense of anxiety and fear as to whether they were safe in leaving their homes. I know that's especially true for immigrant New Yorkers, of which there are more than 3 million, including myself. And it is clear to myself and to so many across this country, as I've shared with the president directly, that these ICE raids are cruel and inhumane, and they do nothing to further the cause or the interest of public safety.
You called this a murder just now. You said that also yesterday. The mayor of Minneapolis hasn't yet said that. Why go that far before the investigation is completed?
And y'all see what I'm talking about? The mayor. So the mayor, not only did the mayor, other individuals, and I'm going to play this again so y'all hear it.
Minneapolis hasn't yet said that. So yesterday, the mayor of Minneapolis hasn't yet said that. Why go that far before the investigation is completed?
So seeing how the mayor hasn't said that, individuals haven't said that, this is what goes to show you right here, and that's why he's looking like that. This is what goes to show you right here with Zohran Mamdani. This is what they try to push. They try to push to make it sound horrible. Let me make it sound horrible. Let me make it sound just nasty to where people have to act out and do things. And y'all know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to sit here and they're going to chill like nothing. And that's what makes me mad about it. That's what makes me mad about it, is that they love to see, this violence that's going on. And it's sad.
That was the conclusion I came to just in watching that video. And I think that many Americans came to that same conclusion. No matter how many times this is mischaracterized by others, we will see right what is in front of us, which is that a 37-year-old woman was killed by an ICE agent, and she leaves behind children, she leaves behind her family, she leaves behind an entire community and a city that will mourn her. And this is something that was entirely preventable. And it is yet, however, unsurprising to see from an agency that is both reckless and also operates with a real sense of impunity across the country.
Let me explain something to y'all. Just what he said. This is something that is definitely preventable. And it's preventable just by saying that you literally have you literally, first of all, let me start off by saying this. I'm not a person that is really big on protest in general. And like I've said to many people, you don't have to and you don't need to go to these protests, y'all. You don't need to. Why? It's the simple fact of like, why do it? Why do it? Especially seeing on how dangerous things can be. And then he wants to say, oh, she's left behind 2 kids. Yes, she's left behind 2 kids. And for you to say that goes to just show, and obviously him making it sound bad, but that just goes to show you that the choices that we make as parents, we have to think about that. Knowing that she has kids, why put yourself in that position? Why put yourself in that position to go at it against ICE agents, to say this and say that, to argue with them, knowing that, knowing really what's at stake? And I'm not saying, oh yeah, ICE agents just doing this, doing that. I'm speaking in general as in things that's just going on in the world right now. Why sit there and you got you in your SUV. They telling you to stop. Telling you, to get out, to stop, to stop the car, do this, do that. Just listen. It's one of those things to just listen. And for him to get on CNN and tell Caitlin Collins, oh yeah, well, all this could have been prevented. It definitely would. It definitely would have. Had she, first of all, not been in there in the first place. Or let's say, and I'm gonna go even further and just say, just to sit there and listen. Just listen. And I tell anybody that, whoever it is, any type of law enforcement, there, just listen. You know what I mean? It's definitely sickening. Definitely sickening, you know, and I'm honestly just tired of it. Not even gonna lie. Check out right here, right after, this is what Zohran Mamdani had to say.
Ours is a city government that will stand with immigrants today and for every day hereafter. And it's also a city government that's going to follow the law and actually follow our sanctuary city policies. You know, a few weeks ago, I sat down for 12 hours and listened to New Yorkers as they came up and shared their stories with me. And a few of them were undocumented New Yorkers. And they told me of the fear that they live with each and every day, the anxiety when they say goodbye to a loved one of whether it'll be the last time. And it is my job as the mayor of New York City to take care of everyone who calls the city home. And just to think about the family of that woman who was murdered, it's to understand just one glimpse into what has been a year of cruelty. And I've said it directly to the president, and I'll say it directly as well to anyone who will listen, which is that these ICE raids are cruel and inhumane, and they do nothing to actually serve the interests of public safety.
My thing is why go off? And this is how you know that you're dealing with somebody that is definitely, what's the word? Like, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but this is somebody that's obviously not real. This is somebody that is, a coward. You know, this is a person, and then he wants to say, oh yeah, I've said to the president directly. Don't, like, how do you get on somewhere, do you know, to say that for the people, but you don't actually say that, you know, to President Trump. You didn't say anything directly to President Trump like that. That's what gets on my nerves. Just like he said he made a phone call to President Trump. Probably left a voicemail, but he definitely didn't make a phone call. I don't know who Mamdani thinks he is, but he ain't him. I'm letting you know that right now. He's all for, you know, obviously for immigrants. And right here he says New York City is for immigrants.
And we know that when ICE agents attack immigrants, they attack every single one of us across this country. And this is a city and will always be a city that stands up for immigrants across the 5 boroughs. And I have made it clear to everyone within my city government, and that extends to NYPD, that we are going to uphold our sanctuary city policies. We are going to adhere to them. That is why one of the 11 executive orders that we signed was to repeal the previous administration's order to allow for collaboration with ICE on Rikers Island. What we are going to be doing is following the laws that we have set, laws which have kept New Yorkers safe. And we are going to make it clear to each and every person in the city what their rights are. That's why we took the time to make a Know Your Rights video, because it goes back to the earlier question. If you don't know of your rights, then how can you be expected to actually use those rights?
My thing is why, and I've asked this question multiple times, and I'm going to keep asking it. I'm going to keep asking it, keep asking. My thing is if you know the crime, you know, that has been in New York, around really America, and you see how bad the crime is, and not even saying, you know, with illegal aliens, just knowing how bad the crime is right now in general. And you obviously see, you know, it's pretty bad, you know, everywhere. And now, again, not just with illegal aliens. You see how bad it is. You see the numbers. But then you had illegal aliens, you know, and it's bad crime going around. It's things that, you know, it's obviously, but then you want to keep these legal. That's where I'm at right now, and it's very insane to me, you know, that you will want something like this, that you will want, you know, more and more crime, you know, in your city. And it's truly disgusting to me. And I don't see how they think this is something that's just okay. Just right here, it says the Muslim call to prayer has been blasted 5 times a day through the streets of Queens, New York.
So I guess this is Mamdani's New York now. So
as y'all can see, he's definitely, just based off of the videos that I showed y'all, he's trying to turn. And it's crazy. It's definitely, he's trying to turn New York into just we completely done. Like, it's completely done. Like, it's no, like, when I see New York, I don't see, I don't even know what I'm calling that. I don't see New York no more. And I've never been always seeing, videos, I've seen pictures. It doesn't, things just don't look, it don't look like New York. Like it don't look like, just like Minnesota, like you see Minnesota and then me seeing Minnesota now and looking how it is. It's everything is just changing. You slowly see it. I mean, literally. This is literally what New York looks like. And I'm not even trying to like be that person or like, but this is like crazy. And I thought, I'm not even gonna lie, I thought this is a fake video, and it's not just right here. Like it's all back here. Like, look at this, bro. Look at this. Oh, it's all the way down there. I don't know about y'all, but this is crazy to me. It's definitely crazy to me. And it's definitely sickening. I'm tired of it. He literally went and says that no one in his government will work with ICE.
To everyone within my city government, and that extends to NYPD, that we are going to uphold our sanctuary city policies. We are going to adhere to them. That is why one of the 11 executive orders that we signed was to repeal the previous administration's order to allow for collaboration with ICE on Rikers Island.
And I truly don't get that. I truly don't get that. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. And I seen this video. Because it threw me off. It threw me off, but it again, this stuff right here, it doesn't come. I'm not surprised by it. This Nick Shirley, and he made a lot of sense. And I feel like, I know we talk about, obviously you got California, and it's horrible in California right now. You got California, but you have Minnesota, with the daycares and the transportation businesses and the healthcare businesses and, the adult daycares and the restaurants. It's a lot. But I truly feel as if, and I feel like I'm going to have a lot of people agree with me on this. I truly feel as if New York is going to be 10 times worse. And I know that sounds pretty crazy seeing how bad Minnesota is, but I feel like New York would be 10 times worse if it doesn't get stopped right now. Check it out, Nick Shirley.
Like, one of the things Mamdani ran on was giving more affordable childcare to people. And what do we know about the daycare centers now? It's a great place to launder money.
Any part of you hesitant to go to do this in California, New York?
Yeah, well, that's why I had to bring 4 security people with me when I went back to Minnesota. And I'm probably, obviously, like, target enemy number 1 for these people right now. So if they see me at these daycare centers or they see me at any of these other places.
Okay, there's your photos up in every fraud daycare center in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're an enemy. You just ended the best business for them ever. Like, they've been living the life, bro. There's probably like 1 or 2 kids in there a week. But they're buying Chrome Hearts glasses, and then you pull up looking for little Joey.
Look up for little Joey.
And I'm telling y'all, like you, and it's, the crazy thing is, it's definitely true. Like, they literally have expensive clothing, expensive accessories, expensive cars. They have everything. I mean, when you first get there, they set off bat. It's 7 bands in your pocket. You get 7K in your pocket off bat. 7K. And then you get assistance. You get a place to live. So I'm telling y'all, it's things are so messed up. This next video that I'm gonna show y'all, you got right here, literally says right here, this guy, illegal alien, says he makes $10,000 per month selling counterfeit goods.
How long have you been in the United States?
Probably 2 years.
Did most of you people cross the border here?
Yes.
How much money does somebody make here on Canal Street selling fake Gucci?
I selling 2 months. I make 20,000. I can't.
He made 20 grand in 2 months selling illegally here on Canal Street. Did he just reveal the cash cow of selling here on Canal Street?
I have no idea.
What country?
20,000, y'all. 20,000. Nick Shirley posted right. They make a lot of money. They're scamming everyone. Off bad. I mean, y'all clearly see on how bad it is, and it's truly disgusting. Truly disgusting. This post right here says, I crashed a paid protester meeting a no war with Venezuela in New York City. I know we've been talking about it a lot, but I definitely have to show this video because I know that I'll probably forget. I probably will forget, and I probably wouldn't be able to add it, into my other videos that I had. But it's just like the way that everyone's working, the way that, you know, everyone's moving. This stuff is just not like it's weird to me. It says this protest was completely bought and paid for. This just goes to show you all of the bad things, the bad corruption, the fraud, the everything when it comes down to in New York. I'm telling y'all, check it out right here.
All the signs are already propped up. They're just against the walls.
Awesome.
Oh,
I
thank
love
you.
What you do.
Thank you
for everything you do.
Thank you so much. Bless you. Thank you. Hey, Manolo, how you doing? My name is Nate. Nice to meet you. I'm good. How are you?
So you got the leader of the paid protest in New York
Would
City.
you mind doing an interview right now? Can I ask why?
Says right here, multimillionaire, Singham, and I'm pretty sure if I said it wrong, apologies, but said and his wife Evans have donated $20.4 million to the People's Forum from 2017 to 2022.
You're the leader of the People's Forum. You got $20 million from Roy Neville Singham to protest. Can I ask why you don't want to speak with me right now? Do you deny that you got $20 million to protest? You don't deny that? How are you spending that $20 million to protest? I know you're paying David Chung $75K a year. Anyone else on the payroll?
This is wild.
Oh, David, what's up, man? I didn't recognize you. Hey, you're back, buddy. How you doing? $20 million to paid protest. Won't deny it. Won't deny it.
Y'all see it, man. Y'all see on how bad, you know, things are going, you know, in New York City and what they're doing already. When I tell y'all that y'all think Minnesota's bad, these places are horrible. When it comes to Minnesota, New York, California, Illinois, Ohio is getting there. I'm sure Indianapolis might as well. You know, I'm sure things are getting bad. And this is the exact reason. This is the exact reason on why I cannot wait for moves to happen. I'm telling y'all, for things to get done. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I definitely appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the next video. Catch y'all next one.